Oh, whoops. Oh no, this might actually do something here. Terra. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm in danger. I'm in trouble. I'm in absolute danger. Welcome everybody to another Pokemon VGC team build. It's me, Ketsu, and today we're looking at a Miraidon Ice Rider Calyrex team for Regulation I. I literally just made this entire intro and my mic was off. So we're doing this again. For you guys, it's the first time. For me, it's the second time. So yeah, this team was very, very interesting to see here. Normally, this is something that you would see kind of pop up a little bit in the format right now, but not in a way that you've seen it like this. So this is going to be quite interesting here. We have the Cobra Cloak Whimsicott with the Terra Dark, Moonblast, Encore, Light Screen Tailwind, standard stuff for Whimsicott, can't really complain. The Life Orb Miraidon with the Terra Fairy, Electro Drift, Draco Meteor, Dazzling Gleam, and Protect. So normally you would see choice specs on Miraidon, or at least more recently a choice scarf or even an assault vest. But this time we're running with a Life Orb, which is something that I've been a personal fan on Miraidon since Regulation I more or less started. I feel like this is a very, very good item to give to Miraidon because it gives you access to Protect, which is a very valuable item. So it's kind of interesting to see how this is going to play out as well. I'm a fan of Life Orb Miraidon, so I'm very excited to try this. We have the Choice Band Ice Rider Calyrex going into Terra Ice, Glacial Lance, Icicle Spear, High Horsepower, and Crunch. This is very, very interesting because you don't normally see Calyrex have a choice item on it. So you're adding Choice Band plus Terra Ice plus Stab Glacial Lance. You are hitting big numbers straight out the gate here, and you've got Helping Hand on Farigiraf, which we'll get to in a second, just to apply extra damage. Yeah, this thing's gonna go absolutely nuts. Not even to mention that Glacial, the Chilling Neigh ability, which gets you a +1 attack boost every single time you take a kill. You heard of snowballing, but definitely not like this. We had the Electric Seed Farigiraf going into Terra Dark, Psychic, Foul Play, Helping Hand, Trick Room. It's just a nice standard set here for Farigiraf, can't really complain. We have the Focus Sash, Rapid Strike, Urshifu going into Terra Ghost, Surging Strike, Close Combat, Aqua Jet, and Detect. So normally you would see kind of Terra Ghost on a Choice Scarf Urshifu, that way because you don't get access to Detect. But with the Focus Sash, this is going to be quite interesting here because not only you have Terra Ghost to stop you from getting hit with Fake Out, you also have the Focus Sash to stop you getting one shot, and you also have access to Detect. Very good defensive options here for Urshifu to make it stay on the field just a little bit longer than what it needs to, which is quite extraordinary here. And finally is the Assault Vest Iron Hands with the Terra Water, Fake Out, Wild Charge, Drain Punch, Low Kick. Standard set for Iron Hands here, can't really complain. So we're going to be jumping into a few rank matches here. If this is the type of stuff that you would like to see, let me know by leaving a like down below and maybe hitting that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. But let's jump into a few rank matches with a new version of this already dominant team. See you in a minute. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Restricted mirror. You gotta kind of respect it. I can't lie. You gotta give that respect somewhere. Okay, cool. So we've got Whimsy. Oh, this is gonna be interesting here. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna play this out here. They might start off with a Calyrex lead. They might start off with a Miraidon lead. I'm not entirely sure here. But we'll go. I think we'll go for Farigiraf and we'll go for our own Miraidon. I think that's probably the best call to give it. I would probably say that's the best call to give it here. We'll put our own Ice Rider in the back line here, and then probably best to do our own Iron Hands because we can actually tank a lot of damage here. So again, shouldn't really be too bad. So I think we should be okay for the most part here. Okay, show me something. What's the leads? Calyrex and Scraggy. Standard. Standard. Right. How are we gonna play this? This is an interesting thing. How exactly am I gonna do this? So the Scraggy can't go for a Fake Out because we have Farigiraf. The Calyrex might go for a Glacial Lance. I feel like for the most part, the Scraggy would just have to go. The Scraggy would just have to go for coaching, right? It would have to go coaching Trick Room. We just have to. It would have to go coaching Trick Room. But do I be cheeky with it and go for a Terra Dark on Farigiraf to boost up that damage? If I can, actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll send it, and then we'll go Dazzling Gleam. Oh no, but I need to keep the Terra Fairy on Miraidon. Actually, no, it should be fine. Emphasis should be fine, but let's give this a shot here. They took out Calyrex. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Who's it now? Iron Treads? Iron Treads. Okay, cool. Maybe this Terra Dark could be something. I feel like the Scraggy is going to go for something like a Foul Play or a knockoff on the Farigiraf to try and take it out. There's a good chance. But let's see how this goes. Right, Terra Dark, Farigiraf. We've got that +1 boost as well, so we should be fine. It might even go coaching onto... But this is why we did Dazzling Gleam, to get rid of Scraggy. Scraggy's gone. Fantastic. No coaching. No shenanigans. No coaching. No nothing. Just keep it sturdy. Keep it a buck. Yep, keep it sturdy, keep it a buck. We've now revealed that we've got Life Orb. And then there's Foul Play with the Terror damage. Hit with it. Standard. Standard stuff. Can't complain. Standard. Alright. Who are they going to bring out next? Who's the next one? Their own Miraidon. Which means I feel like they're going to pop off their own Dazzling Gleam, which is fine. They're going to be popping off their own Dazzling Gleam. Should I just let Farigiraf take the drop here? Well, we know all 4 of them now, so Farigiraf's not in. Actually, no. Yeah, we know all 4 of them now, so Farigiraf's not in here. I can probably let Farigiraf go down here, to be quite honest with you. They're probably going to pop off a Dazzling Gleam and Steel Roller, most likely. Which should be fine. We'll go Foul Play into Iron Treads, just in case we survive this, and then we'll go Protect. They're most likely going to pop a Terror, though. Yeah, had a feeling. Had a feeling. Had a big feeling. Yep. There's Terror. Pop that off. Had a feeling. Did I pop Terror too early? There was a good chance I did. There's a very good chance that I did. There's a very good chance that I did pop off that Terror a bit too early. Ah, high horsepower. Interesting. You want to keep the terrain on. And then Dazzling Gleam. Gosh, if I manage to lock in here. If I manage to lock in here and Farigiraf survives, it's going to be huge. But with that Terror boost and the terrain active, I don't think we will. Yeah, I had a feeling. There was a big feeling. There was a massive feeling. Okay. Alright, now what are we gonna go for? Should I just go for Calyrex? Should I just go for Calyrex here and just start hitting Glacial Lances, like, out the gate? I feel like it's probably better for me, right? Because there's a good chance that the Treads is choice banded. There's a good chance that it's banned. There's a good chance that it's on choice ban. I think Iron Hands would get me something, but by hitting one, I'm sacrificing the other, and that's implying that my Miraidon will win the speed tie. Send it. Send it, send it, send it. Send it, send it fast. Just send it. Just send it. Right, okay, cool. At least I just got to send it, dude. Right, hit that, and then we have no choice. We just have to make sure this Electro Drift actually gets the kill. But I don't know if it will. That's the problem. 1, I don't know if we win the speed tie. 2, I don't even know if we get this kill. I have no clue. But all we gotta do is hope. It's the best we got. Just hope for it. With Dream Miraidon, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Something I'm not worried about. Something I'm not worried about. Something I'm okay with. Okay, cool. But this is why we also did fake out on the Treads as well. Okay, cool. So there's a good chance that this thing is choice banded. There's a very good chance this thing is choice banded. Now, show me this Electro Drift. Show me the Drifty. Oh, beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Life Orb doing work. Life Orb doing absolute work. Right, then we'll go Drain Punch into Iron Treads. Did I go Drain Punch into Treads? Okay, cool. The fastest thing on the field is taken care of. That's completely fine. I don't mind running with the speed tie. They might high horsepower into there. Oh, they doubled up. Oh, never mind. We just dodged it. Oh, let's go. When you barely ever see high horsepower missing. This is just an unfortunate game. You never see high horsepower missing. What the heck is going on here? Alright, well, let's see if we win this speed tie again. How many turns of terrain do we have left? We have 1 turn of terrain, which actually works for us, to be fair. Right, Drain Punch into the Calyrex, and then... Do I just double up into the Calyrex here? Should I double up into the Calyrex? No, double up into the Miraidon. That's what I meant. Double up into the Miraidon. Yeah, just go for it. Send it again. Might Dazzling Gleam. Oh, Calyrex on Protect. Good thing we went for the double. Good thing we hit the double. Alright, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Are we faster, though? We are faster. Right. Good information to know. They are most likely going to Dazzling Gleam, though. There is no way. There is no shot that you was fast. There was no shot you was actually survived on 1. It's fine. We still made it. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying. The fact that you made it on 1 is crazy to me. Right, there's Wild Charge as well. Fantastic. The fact that you made it on 1 is actually crazy to me. But that's fine. Iron Hands is faster. We don't need terrain. We should be good to go. All right, and I think that is a GG's. The fact that we've gone up against a restricted mirror and we've actually come out on top here is quite an insane thing for me. And there's Crunch. I think even if you didn't have Choice Band on, we still would have got that KO, so that's crazy. All right, cool. Let's run the next game. Okay, Zacian. Ooh, Zacian Shadow Rider. This is going to be... this is intriguing. This is very, very intriguing. Right, okay, cool. I mean, no sense of fake outs, no sense of anything crazy here. We can run a Trick Room set this time. Yeah, we can run a bit of a Trick Room set this time. We're gonna put Miraidon here as well because I see that Amoonguss, and I do not want Amoonguss putting us to sleep. But I think this is pretty much the standard here. Okay, let's try this out. What's the leads? It is okay, Zacian and Iron Valiant. Okay. Right, I don't particularly know what to expect out of this one. I'm not entirely sure. But we'll set up the Trick Room straight away, and I guess we'll just hit Foul Play into the Zamazenta. They might have Quick Guard. I wouldn't suspect they would do that though. I wouldn't suspect that the Valiant has Quick Guard. I'd be quite surprising if it does though. Be very surprising if it does. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what it has. But I think for the most part, they want to get rid of maybe hands. I think for the most part, they would want to get rid of hands. So, yep, they took Valiant out. That's completely fine. Is it Amoonguss now? Yeah, it's Amoonguss. Let's fake out on Zacian. That's completely fine. Yep, there we go. Zacian can't move. And then there's Trick Room over there. Okay, now this is where things get a little bit dicey. So the Amoonguss wants to try and go for a Spore. We know that much. It's just who does he want to Spore into? And also, who does he... I feel like the Zacian is going to try and take Farigiraf. But also at the same time, if he does Play Rough into Iron Hand slot and I swap out Iron Hand, I'm also potentially screwed. But I'm going to make a call out here and say that he wants... I don't know. Actually, you know what? We'll play it this way. We'll go Psychic into Amoonguss just to make sure we can get a little bit more free space here. And we're just going to swap into Miraidon. Because once we pop that off, if they do hit Farigiraf, we get the +1 boost on defense. And Amoonguss has no way whatsoever to keep us asleep. And they've got no terrain resets. They've got no Rillaboom, they've got no Terrapagos, they've got no Indeedee. There's no way for them to reset terrain, so Miraidon's got free reign to do whatever it wants here. Right, this Hadron Engine, which is completely fine. Yep, and there's a +1 boost on Farigiraf. I'm a bit worried though that if they Foul Play into that slot, it's going to be a bit hard. Yep, there's Spore. There's the terrain, and then Psychic into Amoonguss. Good. And then, yeah. We had to take it. We had no choice. We had to take it. We had to take it. That's all. There was nothing else we could have done. We just had to eat it. But this gives us a good switch in now to Calyrex. This gives us an amazing switch into Calyrex now. So I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. They do have, what's it called? They do have Rage Powder. They would most likely have Rage Powder. But we'll go Foul Play into the Zacian. The Terra Ice is going to be an issue, isn't it? Behemoth Blade is going to be a problem. Behemoth Blade is going to be a crazy issue. But I don't think we have much of a choice. Can I pop this out here? Yeah, this is going to be a really big situation, but I want to hope that we can actually take this. It's not going to do enough. It's not going to do enough. It's definitely not going to do enough like that. Even if I went Helping Hand, it's not going to do enough. And I don't think the Foul Play is going to do enough either. Even if it crit, it's not going to do enough. The best I can hope is that Behemoth Blade doesn't do enough. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I mean, if I did Helping Hand High Horsepower, that might have got me something. Oh! Fair. Fair. Cool, that's fine. That's okay. Right, this actually gives me a perfect opportunity to switch out here. This gives me an amazing opportunity to switch out. How many turns of Trick Room do I have left? About 2, right? There's about 2 turns of Trick Room, give or take. 2 turns of Trick Room, yeah. So if I was to go Psychic into Amoonguss and then swap out into Iron Hands again, they would want a Behemoth Blade into... Yeah, they'd want a Behemoth Blade into the Calyrex slot because they really do not want that Calyrex doing anything. They really do not want that Calyrex doing anything. And if I Psychic, if they swap Valiant back in, I just get big damage off a Psychic. If they keep Amoonguss in, I also keep big damage on Amoonguss as well. So that's not too bad. It's not the worst situation to be in it either, so we're fine. We should be okay. The Valiant is boost energy, it's not Focus Sash, because we saw it get used at the beginning. So I can just hit Valiant straight out. Doesn't matter too crazy. That's fine. Please let it be Valiant. Do me a solid here. Let it be Valiant. Do me a solid real quick. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm guessing for Wide Guard situations, right? I'm assuming it's Wide Guard situations. Yeah, that's fine. Right, and then you come out. We haven't got that. We're running out. Now they're trying to stall out turns as much as possible for terrain. Because once I set up Trick Room again, I am absolutely cooked. Right. Beautiful shot. Behemoth Blade. Had a feeling. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, cool. 1 turn of Trick Room left. The Zacian's probably most likely going to protect. Might as well. Whoops, nope, not my own Iron Hands. Don't get silly with it now. Don't get silly with it now. You know what? We're gonna play things differently here. We're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna go Wild Charge this way. The Zacian's most likely gonna protect. 1 to stop Fake Out, 2 to stop Trick Room from happening. We'll just pull a switch because then they're gonna switch out. If they bring in Amoonguss, we take out Amoonguss. If they bring in Calyrex, we just take out Calyrex. Alright, there's Zacian with the protect. Are they gonna protect as well? Oh, fair. Cool. Cool beans, cool beans. That's fine. Annoying, but fine. Terrain's gonna cut out very, very quickly, and I'm getting worried. I'm getting worried. Terrain's gonna cut out very, very soon. We've got 1 more turn of terrain, and I'm terrified. I'm worried. Maybe I should have kept the Terror. Maybe I should have kept the Terror for Iron Hands. That might have been a better situation. That might have been a better situation. Calyrex. Okay, cool. They've already burnt Terror as well, haven't they? They've already burnt their Terror. Alright, Trick Room here. Just go for it again. Trick Room here. Drain Punch into the Zacian. Just go for it again. Go for it again and just gun it. The only potential Wide Guard user is gone. That's the one thing I'm happy about. The potential Wide Guard user is gone. The only problem is if I do Trick Room again, I need to get this so like on the nose. I need to get this so on the nose if I set up it when Trick Room set up again. Because that means I need Amoonguss to come out like super perfectly, and I need to make like such a perfect strat here. Right, there's Psychic. That's so much damage. And special defense drop is not great to see. Oh, they're getting for Rig. Oh, they don't want Trick Room to go back up again. Please, +1 defense, help me. Let's go for Rigaroth. Let's go for Rig. All right, for Rigaroth. Let's go. Oh, Rigaroth, you're actually a goat. Rigaroth, you are actually cracked. Okay, cool. Right, now what are they gonna do? Right, we'll go Psychic into Calyrex, because they most likely are gonna switch out, right? Protect on Zacian, switch out Calyrex. Because Calyrex isn't hurt, Calyrex still has Focus Sash, because it's not Life Orb, because it just done a hit, and we didn't see Life Orb chip. So we're gonna do it both ways. So we're gonna do it both ways here. The Calyrex can protect, but doesn't really do too much. But I feel like it's gonna be swap out into swap out Calyrex, bring in Amoonguss, protect on Zacian, and then Spore one, hit the other, and then just slowly chip away from there. I feel like that's what the plan is. If I can catch him out nicely, then this Wild Charge and Psychic combo into that slot is either gonna take out Calyrex immediately, or it's gonna absolutely help me in this situation. But we get to see what happens anyway. And because the Electric Terrain is gone, they are more inclined to do it. That is not the move I wanted to see. And Calyrex went first, which means Zacian's gonna hit me with something. That is not what I wanted to see. That is definitely not something I wanted to see. That is stressful. They thought I was gonna switch? Did they think I was gonna switch? Sure, I guess. I guess. How many times of Trick Room is there now? There's 3 times of Trick Room. How can I do this in 3 times? So Calyrex is already protected, so it helps to get that slot there. Yeah, so it helps me to get that slot there. Psychic Wild Charge is still the play here. What they're probably going to play Rough into Iron Hands or Behemoth Blade into Farigiraf. How am I going to play this otherwise? Foul play Glacial Lance is going to be something, but then they're most likely going to stop me here. Okay, cool. So Psychic again into just do the same move. Do the same strat again. Do the same strat again. Let's go. Let's go, dude. We called this out right. Oh man, I was tweaking with that move, with that turn, dude. Fantastic. And we got Wild Charge into Dashin at the same time as well, which is so huge. So huge. And then Wild Charge into the Dashin. Not enough, but honestly, that's fine. If they play Rough into one side, that's complete. Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I'm fine with that. Now we have the Choice Band on... Yeah, we've got the Choice Band now, so literally all I have to do here is just Foul Play Calyrex and then Glacial Lance to both. And with Terra Ice as well, so it's not too bad. We've got 2 turns left to Trick Room, so one of you can protect and the other one can protect after that, but you can run it quite easy after that. Farigiraf being on -1 special defense as well is very stressful. That is a very stressful play to think about, but we're fine. Foul play into you, and then Glacial Lance into the both of you here. I could technically go for a not Glacial Lance, Icicle Spear. I just don't trust that I won't get the KO in like 2 moves. Fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with this. Are they going to double protect? They are going to double protect. Doesn't change anything. I still got 1 turn of Trick Room left. Doesn't change anything. Their best bet now is to... Their best bet now is to protect again, hoping that they get it, and then really go aggressive on the second, like really go aggressive once Trick Room's over. That's their best bet. But if it fails, then they lose. But if they try and attack, I'm still faster because there's 1 turn of Trick Room left anyway. Foul play here, Glacial Lance here, good to go. We should be good to go. Zashin's gonna fall over. Their best bet is to literally go for a protect again. That's seriously their best bet. Because if they manage to pull it off and get it again, I'm in so much trouble. I am in tons of trouble. Yeah, there we go. Protect on one, failed. Protect on the other one. The one that I really didn't... The one that I could not afford to protect is the one that protected. That's very smart though. That is actually... That's so smart. They knew as well. They might as well. Because one of them was going to get a second protect. It was just a matter of who. But to be honest, I'm actually happier that it's Calyrex and not Zacian. Because Zacian with Behemoth Blade, I don't think we take. I don't think we tank that. And there's a +1 boost as well, which is huge. Absolutely huge. They can Psychic, they can Astral, but it doesn't change anything. Astral, I don't think we'll get the KO. Astral, I don't think we'll get the KO, and Farigiraf's immune. Psychic on Farigiraf will do something, and it will get you a Grim Neigh as well. But I don't know. I have no idea. I have no clue. Terra Ghost. Ooh, okay, they're gonna go nuts with the Astral Barrage, I see. I mean, it doesn't change anything. Ah, Psychic. That changes something. That changes quite a lot. Oh my god, wait a minute. No, he might actually clutch this. Oh, wait a minute. No, I just realized he might actually clutch this one. Oh, no. Should I have done Icicle Spear? Oh, no. Should I have done Icicle Spear? Oh, whoops. Oh, no. This might actually do something here. Terra... Whoa. Wait a minute. I'm in danger. I'm in trouble. I'm in absolute danger. Okay, I think he might actually have it. +1 Grim Neigh, Terra Ghost. It's Focus Sash though, so no extra modifiers there. I think he might actually get me. I might be off. It might be a range. It might be a range with +1, but I think I'm kind of fried. Fair enough. GG's. They played that very well. They played that extremely well. Unlucky about the double protect on Calyrex. It was unlucky, but they played that very well. All right, cool. Let's talk about the team. Okay. I actually don't mind this team. The choice band Calyrex is something. I don't know. I feel like there's something's not sticking, in my opinion. The choice band Calyrex I feel like is quite funny. I feel like that's quite nice. I feel like it's quite a nice way to press buttons. I feel like the Terra Ice though is a bit of an overkill, in my opinion. I feel like having something else might play things a bit nicer. Terra Fire or Terra Water, like what, you know, Calyrex normally goes through. I just don't think... I don't know. I don't think Terra Ice is necessary because Calyrex already hits really hard, especially with, you know, Helping Hand from Farigiraf. You don't really need to go that overkill. I don't know what the range... I don't know what Pokemon you're thinking of trying to KO with that anyway. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea, but I guess it's something. I guess there's some reason behind it, but for me personally, I would probably go more of a defensive Terra to make sure I can stay in there a lot longer. Because the reason why is that if I had Terra Water, I would have been a lot more careless with Calyrex and just throwing it in there in front of that Zacian, that last game, and be like, I don't particularly care about Behemoth Blade, I don't care about Play Rough, I don't care about any of these moves that you throw at me, because I'm just gonna keep clicking this button until you go down. It's a strange one. It's a very strange one. Also, it's a shame that we didn't get to see Urshifu, and I think also Whimsy. We didn't get to see Whimsy in this one. Whimsy is again a very specific mon here where Tailwind doesn't really come up into play too much. This is more catered towards the Trick Room side of things. Tailwind's more so as a coverage for teams that don't prioritize Trick Room or don't have any Trick Room users. That's just straight up speed. So again, it's nothing too crazy. But I would love to see something like an Ogerpon. In my opinion, I would love to see something like Ogerpon. Any of the Ogerpons would do really nicely, like really nicely here. Ogerpon Half Flame, Ogerpon, you know, Cornerstone. Any of these ones would be really good to see because they just fit really well for a redirection user. If I had someone that could redirect something in that last game with Zacian, again, I'd be a lot more careless in putting in Calyrex. I would feel a lot more safer bringing that in. But unfortunately, that's just where we're at. And again, it would have stopped me from bringing in Miraidon because I knew I fell for that trap. I had a feeling I would fall for that trap. It was a 50-50 for that last one as well. Either I brought in Farigiraf, but they would have called me out and done play off on Farigiraf, or I swapped out Iron Hands and they knew I was going to bring in Iron Hands and just cap me that way as well. It was a 50-50 chance and I just got caught out with it, which wasn't too bad. I'm not mad about that last game as well. They played very well. I highly respect that player. They played amazingly well. But for the most part though, Life Orb Miraidon I feel like is great, but with the whole strategy of needing, you know, a switch in to make sure Trick Room can work more effectively, I would probably say maybe Volt Switch instead of Dazzling Gleam, and then that way you can still do the Volt Switch Trick Room, you know, team up, but not have to worry about manually switching, because I feel like that was also something that I would have loved to see. And even for Urshifu, if you had that choice scarf, I could have just easily done a U-turn instead as well, in case I didn't want that terrain going up. I could have easily just done a U-turn and it would have gave me the same benefit. So I don't know, pivoting and, you know, switching out moves I feel like are kind of crucial for this combination to work. But again, that's just my opinion anyway. If you guys want to see me update this team a little bit more, let me know in the comments below. And of course, guys, if you enjoyed this, let me know by leaving a like down below. And let me know what your favorite Pokemon was from this team. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all later. Okay, bye.